Hi guys, this is Janice. Welcome Aquarius and whoever resonates with this video finds it and clicks on it. I apologize. The first video I did for this, there was no sound, even though I clicked the button, but I did have to click the video off and then back on again. So that might have been what happened. So Spirit said, let's just go live. All right, let me get out the deck that I used for this. It might be a short one too, guys. But yeah, Queen of Cups. I love that. All right. So the download that came in is Life is Lovely. Or I should say the numbers that came in, and then afterwards the theme for aligning to radiate positivity. We're going to start with 33. I know if you can see that. It's probably not flipped for you guys. I'm going to bring it down 33, 45, 7, 8, which is nice. This is a beautiful progression. Okay, so this Life is Lovely is a perspective shift. All right, I just want to call in Archangel Michael. Yeah, very beautifully. Calling in your guides as well. So this is a perspective shift on how you currently see your life and in the ways in which you can kind of flip the switch to change the perspective, not just within your thoughts of isn't my life lovely, but also this energy which will change in your emotions. All right, to align your thoughts and your emotions with the will of that which you want to experience. And so in this case, Aquarius, it is experiencing radiating positivity, right? When you're in this energy of positivity, then you are manifesting positive outcomes, positive experiences, and this clears the energy of you keep manifesting the same pain or the same lesson, right? It also is this energy of I'm now willing to kind of step into this in-between energy and to look at the past or to look at what I have been manifesting and to look at how I'm either dissatisfied, frustrated, or impatient with it, and now look at it through new lens. What can I learn from that? And you turn that perspective into wisdom, right? And so that's what this 33 energy is coming through. So we are going to be referencing the major arcana in the tarot. So with the 33, that is the Empress energy. And 33, we are going to combine it, okay, into 6, which brings you into the Lovers. So you manifesting and aligning to this reality where life is lovely requires you to really open yourself up doubly. It's double Empress energy. So it's loving on yourself more than you ever have before. This is also being kind to yourself. This is you, oh, that's funny, game over. This is you watching your thoughts and reprogramming your thoughts with consciousness, but with a kindness and a compassion that you've never had before. It's almost like you taking your energy, so taking your shadow, taking the fear, taking the ego, and then you sitting with that energy and you saying, hey, we're not enjoying what we are manifesting right now. And so let's change this. And what do we need to do to change this? What do we need to see? What do we need to feel? What do we need to acknowledge? What do we need to appreciate? What do we need to be grateful for? And what do we need to honor and respect as well, right? And then that brings you into this energy of the Lovers. It brings you into divine alignment, right? So it's this energy of your shadow self also speaking with your divine self, right? And so you're in this beautiful communication of energy, and this is where that integration really starts to happen. That understanding of self becomes one, which is so beautiful, which brings us into number 4, which is the Emperor energy. And so the Emperor energy usually is a symbol of security, stability, grounding, the ability to create empires, the ability to just have money coming in continuously, financial relief, financial stability, these things, right? And so living from the perspective of isn't life lovely, right, is going to help you to see your failures as successes, right? If there's anyone who has tried to start a business, if they gave up because they perceive themselves as failing, right, then they would never actually reach the point to where they started to feel or see the success. And so there's the other energy of this is to feel that your life is in this energy of lovely. It has me feeling like, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it lovely, right? And what does that mean for you? What would that experience be like for you? You know, there's this a sweet quietness. There's a sweet peace. You know, it's a beautiful harmony, and it's also kind of toning down things to where your emotional body is becoming grounded. All right, so that's what that Emperor energy brings in, which is very beautiful, which brings in the Hierophant number 5. And so with that beautiful grounding, that stability, that kind of beautiful inner peace that the Emperor and the Empress help you to cultivate in the energy, you end up bringing yourself into this space of good fortune. You end up bringing yourself into this space of, I have learned the lesson. You bring yourself into this space of, I am tapped into my inner teacher, my inner guide. You know, you bring yourself even deeper into an inner trust and trusting of your intuition. Which brings you into the 7, the Chariot, which moves you forward in this inner strength, the number 8. Okay? And so it's the strength to stay to the narrative that makes you feel good. And so this is also going to challenge you and aligning to this energy to radiate positivity through life is lovely is, are you going to keep kind of saying the same things that you've said to yourself before that gets you manifesting the same outcomes? Okay? There's also this energy of staying the course as well. You know, trying something out. Maybe if you tried something out for 21 days, it didn't pop. Try it out for 33 days. See what the changes are. But then also the journal is coming in again. There's this energy of keeping tabs on your progress, checking in with yourself, and that also takes a lot of inner strength because it means that this process of changing your mindset is conscious. Like you are co-creating a new mindset with the universe, with your divine mind, with your divine energy. And there's also what's coming through is being willing to be open to suggestions, you know, tweaking different things that you might be saying to yourself that will kind of tweak things a little bit within your mind, and it will allow the emotional body to release, you know. Also, this energy of loveliness is calling in more love into your experience, into your reality, right? And so what that also means is that there is going to be more love within your heart that is opening up and that is expanding. Which brings us into the 10 energy, which I got 10 twice because I added the 6 and the 4, divinely guided, and then we got 10 again. So this is, oh my God, that's so powerful. It's like when you really work on changing that mindset, you become the epitome of good fortune. You know what I mean? It's like I see flowers blooming everywhere, and it's not in this delusional kind of illusions type energy of saying, you know, the dirt is not actually there, it's not dirty. But it is you being able to see the beauty in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? And so this is the beauty in your circumstances. And this is where you kind of, if you had, they're showing me, it's like a telescopy thingy, and you're kind of looking through it, and you're going like this with it, and you're adjusting it, you know, very kind of tinily, so that you can see different things a little bit more better, or even bigger, right? And then you really zoning into that one thing, and then allowing that to bloom, and then that changes the whole picture, you know, it changes your whole narrative. It's very powerful. Allowing you to see, you know, the flowers, the plant growing from the concrete, right? This is really, oh, that's really beautiful. That's really, really, really beautiful. The energy is definitely different when we're live. I gotta say that for sure. And so that's beautiful. That brings you into the number 11, which brings you into this justice, into this balance, right? And then that balance brings you into 00, which brings you into you tapping into your God Goddess energy, you tapping into this unity consciousness, right? And when you start to, okay, Irosamala, when you really start to allow yourself to see things from a different vantage point, right? And to see them kind of eagle eye. So to see them not only really close up, but then to see them also far away, right? Like the eagle, I don't know how far away the eagle can see, like in the distance, but they can see pretty far away, really small things. And so it's your perspective is widening, right? Yeah. And allowing yourself to change your mind as well. You know, when you start going on something and you see something is not exactly like, okay, sorry, I just lost my thought because I had to remove someone. And so it got me out of sync, okay? Yeah. All right, so, and because I'm doing this now, we're in a different energy, all right? So different cards are going to come out, and what came out was manifest, co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment, joyful visions. Yeah, and so when you are choosing to see things, and this is funny, I love this, it's like you're choosing to see things from two different vantage points, the way that you used to see things, and then a new way of seeing them, which widens your view, but you still have kind of the information from the prior perspective. But then what comes in is that you come into that oneness, and you're able to understand from all perspectives, which is so very beautiful. And then we got with the co-creation and the gratitude, like really simple things, you know, like, isn't life is lovely. I keep saying, isn't it lovely? Because it just feels good, right? But life is lovely, and really seeing kind of the silver lining in the clouds, right? And this is pointing out the beauty that you see and being grateful for it, right? Or pointing out the miracles and the magic that you're experiencing in your life and being grateful for it. When you see a synchronicity, right? The fact that you saw the synchronicity, first of all, it's God, coincidence, right? But it's even amazing that you're on the frequency to witness that. And so being grateful for that too. And so that will help you shift that energy to radiate positivity by adding in that gratitude in everything that you do. And it will help keep you in divine alignment to divine will, right? And also this widening of the eye, so the third eye, widening of it, right? And you putting more joy inside of you, feeling that joy really come through. And then you allowing yourself to see from that seed point of joy outside of you, then you're going to start seeing more joyful things. You're going to start even feeling and knowing things from a different, like a joyful kind of rooted seed, right? Yeah, it's kind of like, instead of seeing things from a root that is dying and in need of nutrients, you now see things from a root that is growing full of life and is receiving the nutrients, all right, is what I'm getting. I love that. So that's really awesome. And then gentleness of love, realignment, and transformation. Mm, I love that. That's so beautiful. It's like opening yourself up to just see the loveliness around you and just to see life in a more positive aspect is going to open you up to the energy of transformation. It's going to open you up to the energy of awakening at deeper levels. Thoth wants to come through. I'm seeing a card. And so what's coming through right now, it's asking to be guided through the things in your life right now that could use a fresh perspective, right? Where it would benefit from adding a new perspective and adding in more positive energy to that, right? You going inside. So this is a meditation. But starting with that, I guess, yeah, they're showing me you could automatic write it too, okay? You could automatic write it too. I said 3 times you could automatic write it too. That's so funny. Yeah, they're really honing in with these videos with the writing, right? Writing is a powerful way to manifest your dreams into reality, okay? Yeah. It's also a powerful way to release any blockages. Look at that. Ace of Cups came out. Beautiful. And so also what I'm getting from this is what in your life, even recently, that you've been kind of putting a light of negative energy on or low vibrational energy, okay? Where has that been? And how can you bring more love to it, right? To want to transmute that negativity, but then to also transmute that negativity into positive energy, to where you yourself, just by becoming aware of that, you are sending healing to it and you're healing it within your life, right? And so it's not you even doing anything kind of outside of you, right? It's it's all it's all being done from this space of vision from your heart and going into your mind. You're seeing it here, what needs more love in my life, right, to align to this energy, and then you're bringing it up, and then you're projecting out that beautiful joy and that love, right? And you're seeing it transform before your very eyes. So this is definitely kind of, if you guys are not used to bringing up this energy, this love energy into the third eye, it's a very powerful way to balance the third eye and to also kind of set, how do you say it? Well, I was going to say set your day, but it's a way to co-create, okay? To change the energy that you are about to step in, or the energy that you are experiencing, the energy around you, sending out that love energy, that very powerful love energy on a psychic level, right? With integrity. With integrity. Yeah, and then 6 of Wands. Okay, so 9 of Wands coming in with strength, and you having clearing worries. So I feel like maybe that's some of the things that you guys have been manifesting, and then those worries manifest those events because you're putting all that energy into it. And so what I'm getting right now is aligning to life is lovely and radiating positivity is surrender all the energy of worry. Just surrender all the energy of worry. You don't even have to surrender it to anything. Just surrender it, because you're surrendering it to divine love and peace. You surrender all of the energy of worry and feel the shift within you. And if you don't feel it right now, take it into meditation and surrender what is coming up that could use more love, more positive energy, or what is blocking you from receiving more love and positive energy from within, and really amplifying that out. And if you're getting a lot of worry about this or about that, Surrender all the energy of worry. So this is not even just one situation. This is Spirit saying, take it all. Take all of it and surrender it over to me, which is so beautiful. That's really powerful. Ace of Swords. So what comes up is doing these little things that Spirit suggested. And you can, I keep using that word tweak. I don't know why that's interesting. But you can use that and you can tweak whatever comes through to fit you, all right, to align to you, what feels good for you. And it's going to bring in this energy of mental clarity. Yes. I love it. And then you have the Six of Cups. And so, and that Six of Cups, I really feel that it's the return of your inner child coming back from that heavy, like, toxicity, negative energy, right? Even just saying life is lovely. Life is lovely. See the change that happens. See where your mind goes. See where your heart goes. You know, see where your emotions go. Life is lovely. Where does your mind go? And now call everything into you. And in the mind, what would you surrender now? And surrender it now. Right now, I would surrender psychic darts, but you surrender it now. Oh, so beautiful, beautiful. And then come into the heart space. Bring all the energy in. So this is you bringing all of you in. Life is lovely. And what do you see in the heart space? Or what is kind of, there's like a splint, there's a wood, there's a something where you can see life is lovely, but there's something in front of it from stopping you from moving into that space fully, right? What is that? And to surrender it, surrender it fully. To me, it feels like a, what does it feel like? It feels like it's a fence, maybe. It's wood, but it's not like two fences. It's just like a piece of wood, and it's like stopping me from kind of going into the energy. And it's almost like I can see it, but it's not available for me to experience it, right? So that would be the block. Surrender that over to Spirit. Surrender it. And just breathe that in and surrender it. Oh. And what comes in, there might be something underlying that, like, I'm worthy and deserving of experiencing a life that is lovely, right? Because the opposite of that, you feel that, right? The opposite of that, right? So go back into the feeling of life is lovely. Yeah. I'm willing to surrender all that is keeping me from truly experiencing this new perspective of life is lovely within my reality, right? Within my current reality. Thank you. Okay, and bring that down, life is lovely, into the emotional body. So you're definitely ready to experience this emotionally, because I felt so much easier. A lot of you guys are ready to experience romance and true love, but it's also this falling in love with you. Megan Trainor, Bestie, where she is a song and she's like, I'm either I'm gonna be my bestie or I'm my bestie, best friend, right? Falling in love completely with yourself, not seeking emotional fulfillment outside of you. Isn't life lovely? Experiencing emotional fulfillment, positive outcomes, experiencing it in your reality. and just feel that energy. And actually, because this energy seems to be the most open, I would bring all of that up into the heart and then bring it up into the third eye. And then I would waterfall all that energy out the crown and allow it to come into my space like a beautiful egg of energy. Excuse me. And it's an egg that spirit is showing me. And just allowing you to just slurp it up. Show me like bread and gravy where you're just slopping it up and it's just absorbing it. So just absorb all of that goodness. And that's also a key. I love it. Look, Empress, that's confirmation. Absorbing that goodness. So wherever you feel the opening up of life is lovely, if you really felt it opening in the mind, but you didn't feel it in the heart and you didn't feel it in the emotions, then allow the mind and spread it through and spread it all over you, right? And then will help to transmute the energy, right? It will kind of help to, you showing me like ticking off the, like turning it on. It will help you to turn it on. And so again, like if you felt it mostly in the heart chakra, that energy, then bring it all the way through you. But if you felt it that mostly opening where there was like no blockage to having that living life from the perspective of life is lovely, if you felt no blockage in the emotional body, then that's the energy you want to amplify, and you want to bring that through and allow that energy to do the healing, to turn other things on that will allow you to open your heart and your mind. Beautiful. I know this was like different. It wasn't even like, I don't know. So again, I apologize for the sound not being on the first video, and I hope that this was helpful. I hope that things came through for you guys that you can use, or that you want to use, or feel like it could align to you or resonate with you as well. I just feel like it's a really beautiful time for consciously manifesting for you guys. You know, like intentionally saying, this is what I want to align to, you know. And then you guys go ahead and do the work or be the work, whatever that is, to align to that energy. You know, it's a very powerful time for conscious healing, right? And I say it like that because it's kind of like being in the flow, but with the realization that you would like to experience this, right? I would like to experience the energy of radiating positivity. And so I'm willing to do whatever the healing is, or whatever the shadow work is, or whatever the meditation is, whatever it is, to align to this energy, you know, which will amplify your ability to manifest, but also accelerate your manifestations as well, as long as in alignment with divine timing and will. For the highest and greatest good of all. Yeah. All right, y'all. I love you. Bye. Namaste. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how it hit for you. Bye-bye.